between organic and non-organic as far as the plants and the beef, to me, because the nutrients and everything are natural ingredients and not man-made or chemical, and they use a lot of chemicals for weeds and pests on the plants, so none of that stuff is really good for us. That's the main thing with the plants is they spray for bugs and they'll spray for weeds and things like that. And you can't do any of that with organic. And with the beef, it's mainly the hormones, growing hormones, or the medicines. You know, if they have to, you know, they feed them medicines and things. So if it's organic, then you know that it's got all the natural. They need minerals. Cows need minerals. Humans need minerals, but it's the natural minerals that they're getting, and not the concocted ones.
Yeah. So actually, this question actually goes along with it. You were saying that you need the pet to keep the pests away, usually with the pesticides. So how do you do that exactly with your plants staying
There
organic?
is a couple things that are that you can use that are natural to keep the pests away. I don't use hardly anything, but I do use a little bit of. My pest problem is slugs in the field.
Oh yeah.
So I hand pick them. Anybody want a job doing that this summer? I hand pick them. I pray that they don't get too many, and then I do use Sluggo, which is approved occasionally. But I have the same little container I've had for about 3 years. As I always tell them, the organic. Now this is the same container I had last year. You can see I only use about half of it. So I'm not a massive in any way. And if I have some plants with bugs on them, like I don't know that this plant over here has a bug on it. These right here, peppers.
Yeah.
Or if they got a little cold because the greenhouse got down to 31. But they may have a pest on them. I just didn't have time to get my little microscope out and look at it.
Oh yeah.
But normally it's such a small amount that I don't have to worry about it.
Gotcha.
When I'm planting in the field, if a couple things get a bug or a pest, I usually have plenty that don't have it. If we get a main thing like they had that blight with the tomatoes, not a whole lot you can do about that. If it gets the blight, it gets the blight, and you're just done. You know. Now they have all this stuff, even organic-wise, that they say you can spray on it so you don't get the blight, but I don't do any of that. If I'm going to get the blight, I'm going to get the blight, and then it's just done for the year. That's all.
Yeah.
And I try to get my tomatoes, for that case, I try to pick all my tomatoes early and green, because the blight is caused by the cold weather and the moisture. So if you have a lot of cool and moisture, you'll get the blight on things. But you can get your tomatoes if you get them in before the blight. You know, so I work around it rather than do a lot of chemicals.